All right, welcome back, everyone, to Saints Gaming Live 2018. We got some Overwatch today.
Yes, we do.
I've only played this game a couple times. We have our special guest today, the coach of the Saints Gaming Overwatch team, Anthony. Hope you can give us more insight in the game, as I will not.
Yeah, we'll be looking at some team comps. We'll be looking at analyzing some of the fights they're going to be doing here. We are in day 2 here. Is the grand finals. We did have some technical difficulties yesterday, and we did move the grand finals to today, but we are back. So, on the defending side, we have St. Clair College, and on the offense, we have Brock University. So, it looks like a pretty standard comp. We were talking about this yesterday. We see the Widow on King Jeremy, and we see the Reaper on Drizzlebox. Now, Drizzlebox did take the first map off of Brock University yesterday, but they did reset the series. So, we'll see what Drizzlebox can do on the Reaper here. He did make some pretty big ults towards the start. We can see if the Widow can make any picks early and what Brock can do on the offense here. It looks like they are running triple tank. We'll see how that works.
Remember you said something about that yesterday. They're running triple tank, triple support. I myself, not an Overwatch player. Are offensive characters not that valued in competitive play?
No,
in the current meta?
they are valued. But especially when we're looking at a team fight. Or on the offense, they're going to be running triple tank here to try to negate that Reaper. And it looks like they did wipe St. Clair. So they will be pushing that payload and taking first point.
I don't know. It's usually when you think of attack, you probably want to run an attacking character.
Triple tank and quad tank have been was what we've been seeing in the meta throughout our series in TESPA. St. Clair College did run it through a couple different games. They practiced it throughout the season. We did practice against it as well. I think we did fall up short a little bit on our defense against a triple tank or a quad tank, which looks like it's happening right now.
See, we're learning today.
Brock University is going to take another team fight. That is going to get them halfway to second point now. Drizzlebox with a huge ult though. Only getting one. And he will go down here. And only left is Widow. Let's see what she can do here. And Brock University will push the payload. Let's see if St. Clair College can hold it. This is a big point here for them. If they can't hold this point, they got to lock them up at the bend going to the final point. You think you're going to see anyone switching up here? Any different? Right, maybe off a triple tank.
Off the triple tank. Didn't seem to get anybody. She get a pick with that pistol. I'll be honest with you guys. This is like casting League of Legends. They're all just jumping around, shooting each other. I have no idea what's going on. It took me years just to understand what's going on.
Brock University will take the second point and see if they can take the third. St. Clair College will be backing up to reset here and hold this final point. We'll see what will happen though. I do believe St. Clair College will come back with a strong offense here. I do believe that.
Reinhardt just got ran over.
St. Clair College is bringing it back now. Looks like they're going to wipe Brock here. Yes, they will. Have the D.Va back up. Let's see if they can make this pick here. It'll be pretty huge. Delay the timers. I think they're going in way too deep for this one. The Reaper dying here. Brock can turn this around on St. Clair College here. It looks like St. Clair College is making the call to back up and hold point. Brock coming in strong though. They have that Lucio, they have the triple tank. They are going to come in strong. The Moira is a lot of damage. Huge ult from Farah. Only getting one though. D.Va getting one with the D.Va bomb. We will see. This fight is not over yet. Reaper getting two with the Death Blossom. I think Brock here needs to change up their comp. They need to have one more team fight, use these alts, and then change it up. I think they do need maybe a hit scan to deal with this Farah. The Farah is laying down a lot of damage on them right now. We will see what they do though. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. Pushing in again. Brock trying to take the third and final point, take the first round in this game. It looks like Brock is going to wipe St. Clair here. Brigitte ult coming out. And it looks like, yes, they are going to push this payload. St. Clair can make a final recovery here and try to solve this. Zyra ult comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Huge ult by King Jeremy. That was some good timing, some good coordination with the Zyra ult. And St. Clair will live one more day to see if they can hold this point.
One more day. The last day, by the way.
Yes, the last day.
One more push at least.
I think
This Farah seems to be doing a lot of work.
Brock does need to change something up here to deal with that Farah, but we'll see what happens. D.Va bomb goes out, gets two of them. This could be huge for them. They need to focus their targets and they need to push the payload. Mercy down. One comes out with the Junkrat ult. Let's see if D.Va, and that's it.
Payload.
Brock do take the first round.
So as the St. Clair coach, how do you feel your team performed that round? Did they exceed your expectations? Did they meet your
Actually,
expectations?
the St. Clair team playing right now is actually not the formal team that played throughout the semester. Dowling XA is the captain of the St. Clair College Overwatch team, along with some of his partners he's played with. Singularity, Drizzlebox, and Raynaps is one of our subs. And they brought in King Jeremy and Anagius. I probably butchered that.
So
But they did bring those two in for subs, as two of our players are from out of country, and they are not here right now. So we can see what St. Clair College can do on the offense here. I believe that they have a stronger offense than a defense, but that's just coming from my perspective. What do you think is going to happen?
They played pretty well defensively. They held that last point for a while. But like I said, I lack a lot of knowledge of the game. So it's more just exciting to me.
Oh, yeah? So we will see what happens. It looks like they will be running the same comp for offense.
I really seem to be interested in that fridge there. Can you give us some more in-depth analysis on their fridge play right now?
No. And it looks like they are both going to keep their comps here. Oh, Drizzlebox switching to the Symmetra. Looks like it's going to be a meme.
So I remember when I used to play Overwatch when it first came out, Symmetra was just a meme. Has GB changed at all? Is she
Nope.
viable now? No?
She is still not viable.
F tier? Alright, well it seems like he looks like he switched off the Symmetra. So right, it was just a meme.
So Brock University holding up on top high ground here,
Oh, they found him.
and Reaper comes in. St. Clair College should just be looking to push that payload under the bridge. and ignore them on high ground here, and then fight them on the other side. That's exactly what they're doing. Brock jumps down, gets one with the Reinhardt. St. Clair College will take down one. So it looks like St. Clair College will wipe Brock University here to push the payload to the first point. Brock will be holding outside there, waiting to stop them. Will Brock give them the first point here? I think they will. I think they personally should not have. They should have just backed off. And at the turn right there where they're standing, they should have just held the point there and made an initiation. Reaper with the Dust Blossom gets nothing. They do take him out. Diva Bomb in. Looks like it's going to hit a couple. It gets two of them.
Oh, wow.
Are not? I've been casting for nothing.
I don't hear your voice at all.
Game's playing though?
Yeah, game sounds, everything else is fine. Why would they do that?
I mean, he didn't know. Start pressing buttons.
Yeah, no. I cranked your mic volume up as much as I can. Talk.
Hello?
Test.
Okay, I got your data, but
Alright, you know what? To hear our cringe commentary.
Yeah.
Marquis trying his best to keep it going. I've never played Overwatch, so I'm just looking at it like, yeah, man, that's the best. Finally come out of the gangbang in the tunnel there.
We are on screen. Are you good?
I swear to God. Bro, I'm sorry.
We had that yesterday. We had that problem yesterday too.
All right.
So we're back.
We are back. So St. Clair has taken its second point here. Let's see what they can do. They will be wiping Brock to take it on to the third point and final point. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. It's looking a lot better than Brock's time. So, no switches on the team comp still. Brock still holding strong with that triple tank. The Reinhardt, the Diva, the Zarya. Huge Diva ult, absolutely incredible. That will wipe St. Clair College. That gives Brock more time to defend. We will bring it to another.
Some BM coming up from Reinhardt.
What a huge ult by Diva there. That still leaves him with a Lucio ult. Still things to work with. Lots of time left for St. Clair to bring it back though. Farrell comes out and Death Blossom. Absolutely incredible. St. Clair College will wipe them and push the payload here. I believe Brock has one more chance to bring it out to defend this point. And St. Clair will be taking the second round.
I remember that. This is more of the Overwatch I remember. Oh.
So Brock with the smart play, waiting for everyone to respawn before pushing out. We'll have one final team fight here.
I gotta ask, did they, is that second, like, exit point out of the spawn there new?
No.
No, it's always been there?
You are a rookie, Mitchell.
Shows you how much I know about this game.
Reinhardt comes in. St. Clair with no ult right now. Getting 2 of them.
This Farrah seems to be cleaning up anyways. Oh,
Farrah has her
again.
ult. Let's see what she can do with this. Gonna be looking to lock him in spawn, push that payload.
There it is.
There's the ult.
Diva
takes her out. St. Clair College has 2.41 meters to push this payload. They need to lock Brock in a spawn and get that payload pushed. Brock will take them out though.
1 minute left. Oh, yeah, just under 2 minutes left. Do you think they're, like, how's it looking here? They're pushing it back.
Right now, we're looking at ult charges. St. Clair College does have
Reinhardt still does
ult.
have ult. They had the
Zarya in.
Zarya ult up soon.
3%.
Yeah. Reaper up. They're gonna have the ults up for this next fight.
St. Clair College does have an opportunity to take this. They need to win this fight right here and now, though. Lucio ult comes in. Zarya ult comes in. Let's see what they can do.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. There's the Death Blossom. That wipes them. What a play. Absolutely incredible. St. Clair College will take this point. And we will go on to round 3. You think we're going to see a switch up from Brock here? You think we're going to see a switch up from the triple tank? I personally think we should see a switch up.
I don't know. They've been pretty steadfast on their team comps here. If I've noticed anything, they haven't been switching off. Really diligent and trying to get the same thing to work over and over again. It's paid off for them on the offense.
I gotcha. So, looks like St. Clair is going to stick with the same comp. Oh, they will be switching up the Reaper for a Brigitte. I think that's a smart play on their part. And Brock University will be keeping the same comp again. They did play really well on that offense with this composition. I'd like to see them switch up something on the defense, though. But, you know, I think St. Clair College is going to read this and see that they are running the same comp, and they're going to change. They're going to change up what they're playing, and they're going to counter it.
So they're saying here that the difference between their capture times was 3 milliseconds.
This is going to be a close one, Mitchell. This is.
Is that actually true?
I believe
Oh, yeah,
so.
yeah. It's 109 and 109. You see on the thing.
They are confirming it in chat.
So how's this work then? If it goes to overtime, the team with the shorter time wins?
So,
Because
you actually do not know how the game works at all, do you?
No, you guys just got me here.
So, St. Clair College holding the high ground here. We'll be looking to fall on them once they push this cart under the bridge. Zarya dropping down. They are staggering here. This may not look good for St. Clair. No.
That's what you get. When you have no one better, you get like the 5th string casters. People haven't even played the game.
You've played the game before.
I've played it, but it's like, you know, I've never played it competitively. I just kind of like do what everyone does, just drop in, play a couple games, shoot some things.
Oh, you understand the game mechanics then, right?
Yeah.
So, Brock University pushing the payload here, taking out one.
Farrah
all from behind, getting 2, bringing Brock extremely low, pulling Diva to Diva mech. And they will be pushing the payload. This fair has been coming out huge for St. Clair College here. I think Brock absolutely needs something to deal with this. Dival comes in, taking Brigitte, only getting 1. Sorry, all comes out. This could be huge for St. Clair College. Only the St. Clair College's Reinhardt actually dying. Nothing came out of that Zarya ult. That's going to be a huge loss for St. Clair College here, as they are getting another huge Farrah ult, taking out 1. St. Clair College is holding them here. It is overtime. And it looks like St. Clair is going to be able to hold them at the front at this point. Brock will not take a point off of St. Clair in overtime. We'll see what Brock can do on the offense to bring it back. Or on the defense. See what St. Clair College can do on the offense to bring this back. So, if Brock does not switch up this comp here and St. Clair College runs the Farah, the Diva needs to be extremely on point with her defense matrix to stop that ult. It's been a very crucial point in each one of these fights, is that Farah ult, taking out one or two. So we'll see what can happen here. Well, let's see. They do switch with the Zenyatta here. Back to Lucio. We are in game 1 of 7 in the grand finals for the Overwatch Sync Gaming Live Finals. Who will take it, St. Clair College or Brock University? We will see. This round right here decides the first map. Brock on the defense, St. Clair College on the offense. Saints need to take first point for the W here. What is your, who do you think is going to take who's going to take this one, Mitchell?
Well, I feel I'm obligated to say St. Clair College, but I haven't actually. I've been watching these teams play all weekend, and it seems to be back and forth between the two. It did seem St. Clair was a little weaker on their defense than Brock was, but I guess we'll see here.
So triple tank coming out again for Brock. We can see what they can do with this. Farah already has her ult. And there it is. And Diva, that's exactly what I wanted to see. The Diva pushing up with Defense Matrix, basically canceling the ult.
Yeah, this Farah has been doing a lot of work.
Brock really needs to deal with this Farah. And it looks like St. Clair will hold them at first point. Or will be pushing the first point. Can Brock come out and hold this? They have to touch point here. But Lucio needs to speed them up, get them to first point. This is the final fight. Reinhardt ult comes out, gets a couple. Zenyatta ult. St. Clair College looks like it's going to
still has ult. Holding it. Doesn't get it off.
This could be huge.
To get it off.
Only taking one. St. Clair College will be taking this first point. And there it is. Game 1 goes to St. Clair.
We're getting hyped in the venue.
There is some hype going on in the crowd. Both these teams showed up extremely early this morning to play these grand finals, so they are both ready, both warmed up and ready to go. We will be going into game 2 here. Game 2 will be on New Bonnie. We will be going to a quick pause as they get ready for the next one, guys. Please stay tuned in. Check out our sponsors right at the top right, top left.
5 minutes?
5 minutes?
5 minutes? We'll be at 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Looks like they're almost ready to go, actually. We will, maybe a 1 minute pause. They are going to do some adjusting over there, and we will get right back into it. So stay tuned, guys. We will be right back. And we are back in New Bonnie, St. Clair versus Brock University in the grand finals of the Overwatch Saints Gaming Live finals. We'll see who can take this map. If Brock can bring it back, bring it to a 1-1, or if St. Clair brings it to a 2-0. So, in an unpopular opinion, who do you think's going to take this one, Mitchell? Not knowing anything?
I don't know. Brock has a Pharah of their own here. We'll see if they're as good as St. Clair's Pharah.
Yeah.
We have a duel to Pharahs now. Which one do you think is going to be better? I think Jeremy's been doing pretty well. I think a lot of success from St. Clair has been he's just putting him on her back, putting him on his back.
Seems like it. They are supporting him. They have the Pharah Mercy.
And Zenyatta.
And a Zenyatta. So they are supporting him. I think they are playing
Is it they
around
running
that
the same
Pharah.
team comp? I think it might be actually the exact same. Yeah, it looks like a mirror comp.
Yeah, it does. This is going to be a good one. Who pulls it off better? The offense or the defense? St. Clair College on the defense, Brock on the offense. I personally think this comp is stronger on offense. I think Brock is going to push in and take first point extremely fast.
Who do you think was better on defense in the first map? Because
I think Brock.
I think Brock was, but St. Clair did take the map. So
That is true.
that's another thing to think about.
So, it looks like Brock comes in strong with 2 kills coming out from Pharah. St. Clair will be trying to defend this with 2 down. And Brock comes in extremely strong. Reinhardt taking out 2 of them. But it looks like Brock is going to take this first point. Like I said, extremely fast, coming in strong with this comp. I think they're feeling a little bit more comfortable. That Pharah coming in, getting direct hits on the Pharah, direct hits on St. Clair. Brock is going to take first point. St. Clair will be backing up to defend the payload, to stop the payload.
Sorry about that. Anthony stepped away from a bit. Sorry about that. We had some technical issues, but we are back. So, then a final point here. Zenyatta has his ult still. Mercy has ult.
St. Clair College with 2 of the healer ults. It looks like they will be holding this point.
So they did change Mercy's ult. They did change how Mercy works. Mercy's ult on one of her
Brock with an excellent ult there. Waiting out the Zenyatta ult, bringing in the Zarya, and then cleaning it up with the Pharah. And they will, it looks like they will be taking this final point. 5 minutes in the first round. St. Clair has to answer this. They got to be extremely strong on this offense, or else it looks like Brock is going to take this map. And it's exactly what I said. Brock coming out with that new, just changing up that comp, bringing out the Pharah, matching their comp, mirroring it, and we will see what happens. both teams ready to go. Showed up early this morning, like I said earlier, to play this game.
Looked a little eager when they got in here, standing around. A little upset about yesterday.
Yeah.
But same result. First map, the St. Clair, like yesterday. Seem to be pushing back now. Like you said, maybe they did find their legs.
And Brock did take first point on New Bonnie yesterday. Just like today, even faster.
They're just testing it. Yeah. It's the first Widowmaker you've seen?
No, King Jeremy did pull out the Widowmaker on the first point for watch point.
Gibraltar, all right.
Nothing really came out of it. We can see what he can do. It looks like they're pulling out a May. I don't know if that's an actual
I think
pick.
maybe that's his answer to their Farah.
I don't know about that one. Okay, perfect. He's going to be looking to make some fast picks with this Widowmaker, and then he'll be switching off. That's what we're usually going to, that's what he's been doing yesterday, and that's what he was doing today. Brock did take the game off St. Clair College in the group stages. So that gives you an idea what these two teams are about. Brock looks like they'll come out a little bit strong on this map. St. Clair College has to answer with 5 minutes left for Brock to push. Can St. Clair College bring it to the third point to push it into overtime? We will see. Brock's Farah taking down Lucio. Revive coming out. Let's see if Brock can do anything about that. It does not look like it. St. Clair College will be pushing in. St. Clair College is just looking to build those ults. See anything on the Widow?
Ooh.
Nothing. Oh.
That was close, though.
We're going to be looking for him to swap it up. They do have the Junkrat.
What do you think he should be switching to? What do you want to see him switch to?
I'd like to see personally maybe a McCree, maybe a Soldier, just to get, they are running the Lucio. They just need to die point, either take high ground and jump on point and force Brock to back up. And Brock is taking the high ground. St. Clair College needs to gain that high ground. It's going to force Brock onto the point as St. Clair College push in. Alt will be starting soon. St. Clair College does have now Widow. 3 alts on the board. St. Clair College is taking out Brock, though. They can save these ults for the next fight.
Reinhardt Farah ult, though. That does seem pretty dangerous.
That's what they're looking for. They are looking for the Reinhardt Farah ult. Or the Reinhardt, or the Farah Zarya ult. St. Clair College taking the first point in a fast fashion, just like Brock did. We can see if they can bring it back. They need to push the second point extremely fast if they do want to match Brock's time. And I hear a Bastion. Drizzlebox on the Bastion. Running a cheese comp, and it looks like it is working. They wanted to deal with this Farah, so they did, so they brought the Bastion out. St. Clair College taking out Brock University again and pushing the payload. This is going to be a close one. St. Clair College is pushing it at the same rate Brock pushed the payload, so we'll see what happens going on to the second point to the and the final point. Alts are built up on both sides, so this is going to be a crucial fight in this game 2 of 7. Zarya ult, they're going to be looking for the Zarya. They do not have a fair ult to match that Zarya ult up, though. Maybe Bastion College will just be looking to just throw the Zarya ult down, have the Bastion just lay damage on, and see if they can get this payload any further. And there's Zarya ult coming out from Brock University. St. Clair on the defense, trying to heal up. Brock taking out 1. No Bastion. Looks like St. Clair going to be trying to back up here. And there is the Zarya ult from St. Clair College, taking out 1. Farah comes in, only getting 1. And Zarya taking out the other Zarya. And St. Clair College will be pushing the payload again. Brock needs to come out strong here. Maybe switching back to this triple tank for this defense might do it, but they will be staying with the Farah. It's been going well for them. I just think they need to hone in on their defense here. They've taken out the Bastion. I think St. Clair College really needs to change up this Bastion on the final point. What do you think?
Yeah, he's just going to be sitting on the cart. Bear's just going to pick him all day. They're getting pushed back here.
Brock taking out 2. Pushing St. Clair College back, staggering them.
I don't know. I just feel you need a really good place to put the Bastion, you know? And they're, like, pushing back a lot.
The Bastion's good for crucial points.
Yeah, it was good, I think, when they could defend him on the cart when it was pushing.
Yeah.
But now that they're going to have to push into, like, a place where they're just going to have to hold it.
They're going to have to take Brock out to push this payload. Brock is holding it here. They have the Bastion ult. I think they are going to use that and then have him swap off. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left. Both teams just staggering, trying to get some percents in. Build those ults. St. Clair College with 5 ults. And this is their opportunity to push. Make a big play. Let's see if it can happen here.
They do all have ult. Lucio.
And there it is. There's the Farah ult taking out 4. St. Clair College will push this payload. And there it is, taking out the final. Staggering him. Team kill. Brock has one more chance to defend this point. If not, St. Clair College will take with 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Still ult on the Bastion.
Brock has the touch point here. And there's a huge ult coming out from Brock University defending the point. Pushing St. Clair College to 2 minutes and 35 seconds and going down. St. Clair is down 3 minutes now on this final point on New Bonnie. This is looking really good for Brock University on this map. What an excellent ult, and I think this Farah change is absolutely what they needed. Hello? Brock just pushing them out. St. Clair College can't even get to the point at this rate. Brock with 2 ults. The Farah ult's gonna be looking for a big one here. One big Farah ult here could end the game, push St. Clair into a point where they cannot get the payload to that final point. This is a big revive. She can get it off. And there it is. St. Clair needed to stop that. Reinhardt ult comes out. Nothing out of that. Only one going down from the Farah ult. Not a big one. We need to see something a little bit bigger than that. Lucio ult comes out. Ult are being blown on this final fight. I think St. Clair, if they do get wiped here, have one more chance on bringing it back. And it looks like they will take one. Brock pushing them back though. The Roadhog pick looking like it is working. We'll see what Brock can do to defend this final push. They have one more chance. They are defending it. They have point touched. They are pushing St. Clair College out here. They are defending this point. St. Clair only 14 seconds, and there's a Zarya ult to lock them up, and that's it for St. Clair. Brock will take the second map here.
We're all tied 1-1 here.
Man, these Farah plays are getting intense. These ults, they're relying on the combos, the Zarya, the Reinhardt, 2 Farah ult. And Brock will take the second map. Here in the grand finals of the Overwatch Saints Gaming Live 2018 finals.
There it is.
And
Zarya
look at
Farah
that.
you're talking about?
That's the Zarya Farah we're talking about. What a great ult.
I think there's a mercy boost in there too.
And I think that's what drove them to win this game 2. We will be moving on to game 3 on Nepal. Take a quick minute before we get into the third game here. St. Clair College win the first game. Brock University win the second. We will go on to game 3, and we will be right back. Now we are not. And we are back in game 3 of the Saints Gaming Live Overwatch Finals. Brock versus St. Clair College. And we are on Nepal. Mitchell, who do you think is going to win this one? And we are back in game 3 of the Saints Gaming Live.
Both teams have been playing pretty well so far. I think the Farah from both teams been most impactful player. Would you say? Oh, is that the first Tracer we're gonna see now?
Sorry?
Is that the first Tracer we're gonna see now?
We are going to see a Tracer finally. It's surprising we haven't seen one out yet, but I don't think there is any players on either team who play Tracer, and we haven't seen them from either team in the tournament. They will be getting the revive off on the Bastion, but Brock University taking out 2. A boop off the map for Harissa. Brock look like they are going to take the cap the point here.
There is the McCree. There, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I did say they needed the McCree, and it looks like they are pointing out. But St. Clair College is not running that Farah, so will it be useful? And it looks like it is. 82%, 83% now on his ult, so good damage coming off of Brock. Wiping St. Clair. Can St. Clair bring it back here? I do not agree with the Bastion here at all. But it looks like St. Clair will be running it. And look at that. Already taking out Bastion. They really need to get off this Bastion here. The revive coming out. And St. Clair will be pushing this point. And there it is. He's gone off the map. Another good play from Brock. So, seeing St. Clair College play throughout the semester, their cap points are probably their weakest map out of each one. Okay. I'll change it for the next one.
Sorry about that, folks. We're back. A little technical difficulty.
So, Brock University 99% on the first point. Looks like St. Clair College will be bringing it back. Now, all throughout the semester, St. Clair was famous for letting the enemy team take the first point, 299, and finally getting that last fight in and getting it back. So we'll see what St. Clair can do with this. I think they're going to fall short. What do you think, Mitchell?
In my experience, with all my Overwatch experience, it always does seem to happen where it goes to 99 and it's just a fight for that last percentage.
Yep. What do you think's going to happen here?
Well, like you said, I think St. Clair's going to push back. They're going to get him off the point, take that, get in that final percent. Capture point is 3 maps, though, right?
I guess it is.
All right.
So St. Clair College bringing it to 50% here. Brock needs a push in to take this first one. We'll see what they can do here. We're going to be looking at the Farah to make a big play for them. St. Clair College bringing out the McCree. Ooh, what a shot. The Junkrat needs to do work for them here. Or else it looks like Brock is going to be able to push this in here. Pulling the Junkrat. Brock will be pushing in, wiping St. Clair. They need to kill this Junkrat. Take the Mercy out before the res. They get it. And that'll be it for St. Clair College. And it looks like Brock is going to take this first one here. St. Clair College needs to... No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like Brock's going to take this. All right. Brock taking the first one. St. Clair College needs to bring it back here. I think this is where St. Clair is going to fall up short on these cap point maps. So
do you think the notable lack of Farah in that first map, small and close space, Farah's been a big part of their team comp? Oh, there it is.
There it is. They are bringing it back. I think that was partially a reason why they let that first point go so fast. They need to have a good first team fight, get that first cap, and I think they'll be strong from there. But if Brock comes back, takes the first point, I think St. Clair College is going to fall apart.
Are switching back from that Farah to McCree.
I don't agree with that. Do you?
Like what we've seen like good Farahs on both teams, but for St. Clair, I especially think has been a part of their success. Really big ults, chaining with the Zarya.
And then the Reinhardt as
The
well.
Reinhardt as well.
I completely agree. We'll see what happens though. As St. Clair College pushes in here, Brock taking control of the point. Just as it unlocks, I think Brock is going to be able to take this point again. St. Clair College getting 1, nothing.
Potato.
I agree. St. Clair College taking 2, so it might look like St. Clair College finally taking the first cap. Yeah, and it will be Brock backing up. St. Clair College will take the first point. We'll take the cap point. Start racking up percentage here. They are pushing up, waiting, assuming they're going to come out of top. They could go mid. So St. Clair College taking a little bit of risk here, taking high ground. I think what their plan is here is to block them from coming in from that side, and as they move in from the middle to the point, they will drop down and fight. And Brock is reading exactly into that. Brock just holding shield. Reinhardt going down. Zariel coming out. Nothing to back it up though. Oh, and there it was. Zarya just putting down damage to take them out there. Absolutely incredible. St. Clair College wiping them again. 42% on this point.
They are going to have McCree out to hold that point too.
That is right.
Oh, and they have Reinhardt.
I think they're going to use that in a defensive fashion here. To try to just delay as much percent as they can get on this point.
Yeah, they're going to have to fuddle inside the point there.
And the McCree ult's going to be...
Reinhardt McCree is definitely... Yeah, they still got that. Maybe that's not why he's switching off the McCree.
And they're going to have a Junkrat ult coming up and 3 more percent. That can be huge with a Reinhardt ult, but we will see as Brock pushes in here.
There's the McCree ult.
There is the McCree ult, nothing off of that. They're going to be looking for a huge ult with the... Nothing off the Junkrat ult either. Oh, there it was.
Reinhardt
Just getting the Mercy. I think they should have communicated a little bit better there and hooked both of those ults up.
Could have just waited, man. They could have just waited until they pushed on the point.
They could have just waited.
Reinhardt's going to use an ult of his own. Then Yana pushing in.
St. Clair College taking out 2. McCree taking out both the Farah and the Reinhardt. And Zenyatta all comes out to make sure and ensure that they hold this point. And it looks like St. Clair College will be taking this second point. Brock to push in a touch. And no, they don't get it. Dowling with the block. So that Mercy couldn't even touch point.
Yeah.
These are 2 good teams. I believe that St. Clair and Brock did not verse in TESPA, but would that be a series if we did? Maybe we see it next year. So, do we see any switches on the comps, you think?
Well, St. Clair, he has been running, like I said, we've been talking about the Farahs all game. He seems to be doing well in McCree now. He seems to be favoring the, actually switching to Widow. What do you think about Widow on this point in particular? I know this one's the enclosed one, but like,
I don't agree with it. Honestly, just in my
where is he gonna sit? Is he gonna sit like at the higher point on the left of the map?
He said they're gonna sit left or right here, or even go behind them and start picking them off from behind. But we will see as Brock pushes in here.
But
St. Clair College taking control of the point, unlocking in 5 seconds, and it looks like they're going strong here. Brock need to push in here and make something happen. Get a pick. Something has to happen for them here. Nothing from the Widow yet. Brock taking out 2. And that's where the Widow is lacking. No picks, no damage. So Brock will take control of the point. St. Clair College making sure they're going to respond at the same time so that no one's staggering. Everyone's going to come in. They're going to fight this out. So we will see what St. Clair College can do here with the Reinhardt ult. No ult to back it up though. So it looks like we'll be trying to get damage off when he does pop this. Reinhardt ult coming out from Brock University. Locking up 2. And they do take down Reinhardt with that ult. And St. Clair College will back up and reset. St. Clair College is just not committing to a fight. They're walking up, one's getting killed, and they're just backing up. They really need to just commit into the point, focus one target.
We'll switch back to McCree here. I think the reason you tried out the Widowmaker was that Zenyatta is giving them a hard time. Discord's on the Reinhardt. Discord's onto the Mercy. Trying to get an easy pick.
Well. You think he would add free reign without them having a Winston or anything to bother him, but no. Reaper, big damage coming out. Death Blossom only gets one, and he will be going down. St. Clair College looking a little bit strong, getting the res off on the Zarya. Zarya all comes out from St. Clair College. Reinhardt just swinging away. St. Clair College taking out 3 and 4, and looks like that's going to be a point cap for St. Clair as Brock resets and comes back to try to take the point. 86% on the board for Brock.
Brock with a Zarya and Farrell of their own.
So I think they can bring it back here. And if they do bring it back, I think they'll be able to hold it for the W.
They're going to have to play intelligent here.
I think they just need to be patient, wait out St. Clair College for an opportunity for the Zarya ult.
Yeah, if they can get by that combo, they're definitely going to hold the point. There it is.
And what do they got? They got 2. And then I think that'll be enough for Brock to take this point. St. Clair College holding on, trying to get 1 or 2 picks if they can. And Reaper will be going down along with... Oh no, Mercy supporting him. They should just stagger him. Especially this Mercy. If they can get this Mercy, that's huge.
Reaper gets away there. Someone needs to get on the point now.
St. Clair College needs to push in. Reinhardt needs to charge in. Reinhardt out to block him. Reinhardt goes down. St. Clair College does have possession of the point right now. But it looks like they are going to get wiped. Brock doing a really good job of holding this point. Knowing when to back up. Using their ult effectively here. Bringing it into overtime. And I don't think there's anyone to touch that point. And Brock taking game 3. Bringing it to a 2-1. What do you think is going to happen in game 4, Mitchell?
It's been back and forth so far. I like to see, I don't know. I like to see this go to that game 7. Everything on the line.
I would like to see that go there too. It's been a good series already. Big plays coming out from King Jeremy on the fair game 1 and 2. Drizzlebox doing really well on the Reaper and on the Junkrat. But Brock just coming out too strong. The Farah for them is just incredible. We will be going to Hollywood for game 4. What do you think on Hollywood? I think St. Clair College comes out back on this one.
Yeah, a lot of open area. They that seems to be their strength.
I think we see a Widow come out on this map.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. We haven't seen a Hanzo yet. I know they were talking about a Hanzo pick with his recent changes. What do you think? Does that make him a little more viable than he was before? Especially they're running the Zarya Hanzo. It seems to be a lot better than Zarya Farah, just because, you know, goes 3 shields.
One of our players on the St. Clair College team did play. He was a Hanzo main.
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes.
Yikes.
He was top 500 though, so
okay.
They did that to back him up. His opinion on the changes were honestly more favorable. He thinks that the character is going to be a little bit more...
He seems a little more mobile.
Yeah, a little bit more consistent, a little bit more mobile, getting you out of tight situations.
Yeah, definitely.
And also doing a lot of damage as well. We don't see a Hanzo coming out, unfortunately, from St. Clair or Brock.
As you noted earlier, you said that St. Clair isn't playing with their original roster. I think they're doing pretty well with...
They are playing with 4 from the original roster. They did have 2 subs come in.
Okay.
2 of the St. Clair College players
arguably 2 of the biggest players. We have the Farah and who's the other?
The other is the Reinhardt.
The Reinhardt. So tank and the DPS. So he is doing a good job. King Jeremy is doing a very good job. We'll go back to Farah here. There's more tables. If there's more tables like on the side of the stage.
Grab people to fix it. I can't do anything about it right now.
If you need another table, there's tables just on the other side. Okay, we are back.
Day 2 of Saints Gaming Live. We do have a lot of things going on right now. We will be having the League of Legends finals on stage and going on right after these Overwatch finals finish up. But we are into it. Brock University pushing for the first point here. And it looks like it's going even. 2 down on Brock, 1 down on St. Clair College. And it looks like they will take out the Widowmaker as well. Now they do keep out the Widowmaker and put King Jeremy back on the Pharah. I personally think they should just keep Drizzlebox on his Reaper. It's just been going so well for them. But we will see what happens. St. Clair College holding the point. We're seeing ults coming in from Brock though, so we'll see what happens. King Jeremy. I think they just keep him on this Pharah, regardless of the map, regardless of the situation. He's just doing work. An excellent job.
I think they probably would have on that first control point on the last map if it wasn't so enclosed on like the first one, because they had the McCree.
But then you could say, and Brock came out with their Pharah, and they still did an excellent job taking that point.
On the inside though, on the
yeah, they did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, and they ended up winning that point too. Drizzlebox take. Oh, we do see a Hanzo.
There it is.
There it is.
We were talking about it. I think this would be the map. A lot of, like a long, long sight lines.
Long sight lines?
Long sight lines, yeah. Lots of cover. He's more mobile now too, right? Lots
Triple
of
kill coming out from the Diva, wiping St. Clair. And I think this is where Brock will take this first point. Staggering the Mercy, delays the respawn times. And they will be taking this first point and pushing the payload. Now, I haven't seen much from Brock University, but it seems like St. Clair College is kind of falling apart on these cap points. Let's see if they can do anything about the payload. We'll see what happens. Brock looking strong right now with the Hanzo. You think we're going to see any big plays coming out from this Hanzo?
Well, how do you feel about Hanzo right now? Like, before, he was kind of like maybe like an area of denial type of thing. Like, you couldn't like stand in the path he'd be shooting.
Yeah, you could.
We had to either like try to pick him or just try to avoid that area, maybe with a shield. And we do see him go down.
Zarya ult coming out from Singularity.
Do you feel his playstyle has changed at all? He feels like a more someone that would actually push the payload now.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see what happens though. Nothing coming out from him right now. Brock kind of stuck up on this payload here. They need to start pushing it. St. Clair College has 3 ults still, only using those 2. King Jeremy with 2, 3. I think they really need to deal with him. I think they need to have a better hit skin than Hanzo here to deal with this Pharah. Starting to get a little bit out of control here. Let's see if Brock can bring it back. They have the Zarya Hanzo ult. This is what they were looking for. This is what they wanted the Hanzo for. The Zarya needs to land a big ult here. We have yet to see a Diva out of St. Clair College though, which is interesting to me.
True.
Singularity on.
Do you
the
think
Zarya.
Brock should run a Diva? Wouldn't her like thing soak up that Pharah ult?
They were running the Diva and I don't think it was working for them, so they do swap it. They did swap it off to the Brigitte. They really need this Zarya ult here though, and this combo.
They're just waiting. They're just biding their time at this point.
Waiting for a mistake from St. Clair College.
Looking for an opening. They see both ults up. She just has to get in there now. But they can't. They're really holding down.
That is right. Let's see if they can push in here. She's looking for one. Does she get it? Gets
there
3. There's the Hanzo ult. Getting 1. Doing damage, but not taking down any others, and that's not what they were looking for. But they are still taking St. Clair College down here. Zenyatta ult comes out, making sure no one goes down, and they will be pushing St. Clair College back here and pushing the payload. St. Clair College, though, charging these ults up. Zarya ult is in, and Pharah ult is right behind it, 71% on him. And St. Clair College will be looking for huge initiation, followed up by the Pharah ult. Singularity on this Zarya. Singularity was DPS mainly for us, doing huge work on the Zarya for the St. Clair team here. So we'll see what he can do. If he can initiate this fight. Reinhardt ult comes down, nothing with it.
Right to the face.
And the Zarya ult from St. Clair College. They did not even need to use the Pharah ult on that one. King Jeremy just sending in those direct rockets, making those direct hits, and taking down Brock to hold the point. Brock needs to come in something strong here, 50 seconds. They need to get this second point. 2 ults on the board, no Zarya ult. They need to try to stagger, get the Zarya to an ult, and look for that Hanzo Zarya combo like they have been all game. Let's see if they can do it. Reinhardt ult coming in for St. Clair College, stopping them. Huge ult from Pharah, taking out, and that stops Brock right in their tracks. Doesn't even give him a chance to use that combo. And it looks like
they might get one last.
I think
chance
they have
here.
one chance here. They need to touch that point.
They got
push
the
it to
Hanzo,
overtime.
they got the Hanzo.
Brigitte
ult
pushing
again.
in. Ult being blown. They need to touch that point. Ult going down. Only getting the Zenyatta. Pulling him out. No transfer St. Clair College there. King Jeremy taking out one. Reinhardt fighting it out. Brock is on the point.
I think that's going to be it.
I think St. Clair College is going to take it right there and then.
All right.
Brock taking the first point and pushing it all the way up.
Round 1 to St. Clair College. They seem to be doing a lot better on defense.
Looks like it. Looks like they're getting their rhythm. Getting things going.
Again, like we said, we talked about it all game. That Pharah, St. Clair College, somebody just picked up too. So I don't know. They've played a couple games, but teamwork definitely seems to be
Improving.
Yeah, they
yeah,
seem
I
to be.
completely agree. I think they keep the
Communication.
Pharah,
Yeah, communication's definitely getting
and they're
better.
going to use Drizzlebox for a flex here and put him on the Junkrat. Drizzlebox, actually a Doomfist main,
Doomfist main.
and is an incredible Doomfist main. He did a lot of work, and that was what he played a lot during TESPA. And I think it matches up great with the Zarya. I'd like to see that come out here, but it looks like he'll be retaining the Junkrat, playing it safe.
Yeah, a lot of AOE coming from St. Clair, especially on that first point. They'll have to funnel through.
Oh, I think they are looking for. They're looking for that combo. Each team wants to hit that giant combo, and that's what they're looking at with the Hanzo, and they will stay on the Hanzo. If Brock can get that combo off, it is huge for them. That can wipe St. Clair College. That can get them the point. That can get them an extra push on the payload. So we'll see what happens. So Mitchell, I will ask you again, who do you think takes game 4?
Game 4?
Yep. Just from what you've seen today, what you've seen in here, who takes game 4?
For what I've seen today is Brock has definitely been, maybe not better on offense, but definitely better on defense. But
Yeah.
St. Clair's been coming back, so it's really been a back and forth game.
So
And
Brock,
I think it's really hard to call at this point.
no, I completely agree. And
I
Brock,
think we'll get that's the first fight. Maybe we'll get a better look into what's gonna happen.
without a fight, who's going to win?
Without a fight, if I had to put my money on it, I'd probably say St. Clair.
Okay. And we'll see what happens as they push the first point here. St. Clair has to hit the second point with the payload to take the match. Brock strong with the defense. St. Clair taking out 2 though. Brock bringing it back, getting that Pharah back up. St. Clair College getting their Reinhardt back up. It looks like St. Clair are taking Brock down here. Brock needs another pick. Neck and neck right now. St. Clair College diving in, taking out 2, and it looks like St. Clair College will be taking this first point. Another fast point by St. Clair. Brock on the offense, exact same situation, coming in strong, taking the first point and pushing the payload. So we'll see what St. Clair College can do on the offense here. If St. Clair College does take this game, that brings it to a 2-2. We'll be going to game 5. 5 out of 7.
Interesting. They are running the Bastion again. They seem to be favoring that Bastion. It has been working for them. We saw it on Nubani.
We did see it work for a little bit, and
Well-
then I think they stayed on it a little bit too long. But we'll see what they do here. They have the advantage. They have the push. Reinhardt jumping in from Brock. Brock's going in strong. They need something to back it up, though. Him just going down for nothing. I think there may have been some miscommunication there. No one to back up that Reinhardt at all. So we'll see what happens. St. Clair pushing up, trying to stagger them as best as possible here. It looks like they'll be taking down this Widow. Yes, it is. This is bad for Brock. Staggering them like that is giving St. Clair a huge advantage to push this payload. And St. Clair is bringing it right to the point. Brock now has only one opportunity with 3 ults from St. Clair College. Reinhardt coming up in 7%. And there's the ult from Zarya. 2 going down. Diva out of mech, and St. Clair will take game 4. We will be going to game 5.
I guess.
We will be taking a short break here before going into game 5 as we watch the play of the game here. So 2-2, tied series. Who takes game 5?
Like I said, I think it's really hard. I think it's really hard with my lack of. You've been watching these teams all season, so if anyone's going to tell me who's going to win game 5, it's probably going to be you. My guess is it's as good as anybody's. It's really been back and forth.
We are going to Oasis, and on this one, I do believe Brock takes it.
Are they better at control point?
I believe so, yes.
We did see them, if I'm not mistaken.
We will be taking a quick 1-minute break just as they get into the game here, as the timer counts down, and we will be right back. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 1 minute as the game starts and gets ready. We are back right back into it. St. Clair taking down 2 of them, bringing Diva out of mech, and they will be taking, it looks like they will be taking this first point here. So, game 5. We will see who takes it here. No, Brock holding it off. 3 players at St. Clair College, and they will be taking the first point. Gaining control as Brock needs to push in and bring it back here. Genji, first time in this series. What do you think about that?
I was wondering when we were going to see it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, more casual play. You see Genji all the time. I don't know how viable it is in a competitive environment.
It is extremely viable in the competitive play. It's actually one of the
I didn't want to say anything, but I think the lack of Genji was kind of odd, because we do see a lot of squishier targets on the other team, at least in the Zenyatta, the Mercy. The Widowmaker too, so a lot of people that were just by themselves, easy to pick.
Yep. No, standard we usually see either a Tracer or Genji, or even both for the offense. But we haven't seen a Tracer yet either. Both these players are feeling extremely comfortable on the Pharah.
We're talking about it. We finally see a Winston too. Maybe finally an answer to that Pharah.
I don't know about that one.
You don't know about that one?
I don't think we'll see an answer to the Pharah from a Winston.
Well, he has the shield. He has the shield. The Reinhardt. Definitely deny a lot of area.
King Jeremy with the ult, taking down the enemy Pharah and getting blocked up by the Genji. So, let's see what happens here on the point. St. Clair College with the Zarya ult, nothing out of it. Maybe getting one. Diva Bomb comes out to block that. Not getting anything though. It does save her, gets her back into mech. And Brock with another ult taking down 2. And this might get Brock control of the point as St. Clair College brings it to 85% here. 3 members of Brock on the point and they will be taking it. St. Clair College is going to back up. And oh, King Jeremy comes in. Looks like they're just trying to stagger a little bit more percent there. Brings it to 90. And we will see what happens as St. Clair College comes back to try to take point. Anything switch up from them? No. Looks like they're running the McCree. Could be a good pick into the Genji. I think they're trying to, you know, stun him up, get him killed. But we'll see what happens. We have Winston ult for Brock, and we have a Reinhardt ult for St. Clair. He's going to be looking to get that Earth Shatter off.
Another thing to note, we haven't seen Soldier yet. We haven't seen a lot of
hit scan at all. We've seen the McCree, but we have not seen a Soldier.
Do you think Soldier might be a better answer to Genji? Because on McCree, I know it can be really hard to hit someone that's like flying through the air at 200.
It honestly depends on what these players are comfortable with. I think Drizzlebox is a little bit more comfortable on the McCree. But in terms of team composition, what they're playing right now and on the map they're on, I think the Soldier would be a little bit better for this situation. But if he's more comfortable on that McCree, I think he stays on the McCree. It looks like he's doing a good job right now. They did bring it to 90%. Pushing the win. Ooh, that's not good for Brock. Wasting the Winston ult. And Brock looks like they will be getting wiped here to let St. Clair College take this point. That was a rough start for them on that fight there.
I don't know, maybe he thought he could save himself.
Pushed off the side. He tried to pop that ult to get that jump in, but he couldn't get it off. It was so close. St. Clair College will be pushing it up here to secure the first cap point here. Hearing some cheers out from the teams, and there it is. They still had a Pharah ult there as well. I think Brock could have came in and maybe took it. They did have a Pharah and a Genji ult, but nothing really coming out from that Genji there. Not much. I didn't get an ult off. So we will see as we go into the second point here.
St. Clair is switching off to Diva from the Zarya to answer what? Oh, not to Roadhog. To answer what though exactly?
From Diva to Roadhog.
From Diva to he was Zarya originally.
Zarya, yeah.
You do not favor that Zarya shielding. It's been.
I think they should keep that Zarya shielding.
I think Zarya is just probably like one of the better.
Well, they have the combo with the Pharah as well, right? So.
With the Roadhog, who were they looking to pick? Maybe the Pharah?
I think it's just what point they're playing right now. They wanted to switch up to the Roadhog. Just works better with this composition. But I don't think they're looking for the combo anymore. I think they should be looking for picks here. They're going to be dueling it out and just having a skirmish. But it looks like Brock will gain control and possession of the point here.
Ooh,
nice headshot coming out from McCree, taking out Dowling on that Zenyatta. And they need to get the Pharah out of the sky. They do have St. Clair College contesting the point here. They need to get her just walking through. There we go. Brock take control of the point. See if they can stagger this Roadhog, and they do. And that's going to give them a little bit more percent as they need to St. Clair College needs to regroup and push point. So what do we have for ults? We have King Jeremy with Pharah ult, Mercy, and it looks like Reinhardt and Pharah are going to be just right around the corner from their ults as well. So we'll be seeing a good fight come out from Brock here. St. Clair College not looking too good on the ults, making some switches, going to the Widowmaker. I don't know if that's going to help him here. King Jeremy with a huge ult, taking out 2. This might give St. Clair College an opportunity to push into point.
Still a bunch of ults on Brock.
Drizzlebox taking out the Pharah. And all that's left is the Reinhardt.
Not looking good for St. Clair College either.
And the Zenyatta.
Oh, another pushing back.
And there it is. And it looks like St. Clair College will take this point. Brock bringing it to 51% there.
Right.
So let's see what St. Clair College can do on the defense here. They have 4 ults up for Brock University though. And this might be the chance for them to come in extremely fast, make a strong push, and take point, and take the round off of St. Clair. but we will see as they start to advance into this push.
So still feeling confident. You predicted before the game, before this map at least, that
Brock was going to
was
take
favored here.
I still am strong with that decision. And I think this will go into a third cap point, but we will see.
They haven't
as
played
Brock
pretty smart.
pushes.
It's interesting to note they didn't use ults to stop St. Clair from taking back that point. So it's probably maybe part of their retake strategy.
And it looks like Zarya is going to be looking for a big ult here. As their Pharah has the ult, they're taking out, they're not even using ults and they're taking out Sailor College here. So they might be saving them for that last fight. And I think that's what they should be doing here, is saving these 4 ults they have for that last fight when Sailor College comes back on the offense to try to take point.
Confidence.
Let's see if they can stagger. Widow going down. Dowling in the back with Zenyatta. They're just letting him be. Just staggering. Buying them more time. They do not have the point though. St. Clair College bringing it to 68. Probably around 70 now. Yeah, 69%. So St. Clair, only 2 ults. They still, Brock University still has the Zarya Pharah ult, which is extremely strong, especially when their team is coming on the offense. They can stop them right in their tracks.
There will be ults up for St. Clair though.
Yes,
Zarya
there will
ult's
be.
up soon. They got that Zen ult, help push in.
I think St. Clair is going to be looking to make the first initiation for these ults. Mercy ult coming out. Pharah ult from St. Clair College coming out, and it gets 1, but that's it.
Yeah, taken out
And
almost instantly.
Yeah, but they did get those ults off a little bit earlier than Brock did, and it looks like St. Clair College is going to gain control of the point again. Brock, though, can they bring it to 99%? It doesn't look like it.
98.
Ooh. So, 3 ults on the side of St. Clair College, only 2. I don't think there was much communication going on with the ults from Brock University, though. They had 4 on the board, and St. Clair College still took over them. Drizzlebox with a nice pick, taking out the Pharah, but Mercy will res her up, and they will be back in action. Zarya all coming out. King Jeremy just feeding in, but McCree taking out 2 of St. Clair. It's even right now. Brock up 1 person. Can they take back the point? St. Clair College brings it back to 99, and Brock needs control of this point. The Pharah battle in the air. Which one will hit the direct hit? Low and St. Clair College will be going down, and it looks like Brock will be taking the point. Can St. Clair come in and hold it?
They're all going all in here.
Yeah, they're switching to the Tracer, switching to the Winston, trying to touch point, trying to make a last ditch effort here to take this point. 99 to 99.
Trying to push McCree out.
And Diva going out of mech. Let's see if King Jeremy can come in clutch here with a
big.
huge ult. And he goes
can
down
take it
instantly,
out
and I
right
think that's
away.
it for St. Clair College. I think Brock's going to take it here. St. Clair does not have time to make it in, and that's it. Like I called it, Brock taking it over.
You were talking about that McCree being a good answer to Pharah and Genji.
It didn't look like he was doing it, though. Looks
He
like
got
the
that
Pharah-
headshot at the end.
Yeah, he
got
was.
that headshot at the end. So, all right,
Brock
1-1.
1-1. This will be the decider for Game 5. Who takes the lead in the series, Brock or St. Clair College?
Interestingly enough, I've never played this last map.
You never played this one.
No, I've played this map.
You
I've never
played
played this last point.
Oh, okay.
Never played this last point.
Never gotten there. Always got O2'd.
Oh, always 0-2 or
Always
2-0.
O2. Okay.
You know how it works. Everyone only jumps on the point when it's like last second. Everyone's just around the side and casual.
Yep. What rank were you sitting at, Mitchell?
I never played ranks.
Oh, okay.
I never played ranks.
You're just a casual player then.
I just jumped in. I just played casually.
Had fun.
I don't. It was alright. It was
Yeah, all right.
It was okay.
So, Brock University pushing in. Looks like they have the Roadhog. And it looks like they'll be pulling out the Orisa Roadhog, and St. Clair College not matching it. They're actually pulling out the May. It's a weird pick to see. Let's see what he can do. Drizzlebox on the May. He's been making some different picks.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice shot.
Ooh, taking out the Pharah. Usually don't see that one happening. These direct hits are doing major damage, though, on Brock University. St. Clair College taking control of the point. Brock just needs to back up here, regroup. St. Clair College pushing right into him, trying to stagger them as best as possible. Brock has an opportunity here to bring it back, make a couple picks here for them, and they can take the point, but it looks like St. Clair College is just rolling all over them. And St. Clair might be proving me wrong here.
On this last control point, yeah, definitely. Coming out strong, taking the first cap.
Really fast, making picks fast.
I think it's the May. May's the new meta, dude.
May new meta, May's the
She
decider.
is using those walls pretty effectively, blocking off the entrances.
No, exactly, and it's going to force Brock to go either...
Especially that Arissa, slower character.
Oh, exactly.
Has to go all the way around, or break it.
King Jeremy goes in the back, gets 2. And Drizzlebox following him up. McCree in the back line getting taken out by King Jeremy. He is just tearing it up on this Farah. Absolutely incredible.
And the worst part is they're going to come back. St. Clair is going to have ults.
And that's exactly right. But 3 ults in the favor of...
I don't know. I think if they can block off one of those entrances of May, Reinhardt definitely going to have an easier time trying to land that Earth Shatter.
No, I completely agree.
Set up for King Jeremy. Well, he did just use his ult. May ult, though. They do have the May ult.
They do have the May ult, and I think this is where the Farah from Brock needs to come in clutch.
Oh.
Ooh. Huge charge coming in, but they will be taking the Reinhardt down from Brock University as St. Clair College tries to hold this point. Huge ult coming in from the Farah. It looks like anyone's point right now. It looks like Brock is coming out a little bit ahead in this fight. But King Jeremy coming out with the ult. Can he get more than 1? He gets the Mercy. Brings it right back for 2. And it looks like St. College will hold this point.
Absolutely
and
savage.
Proving me wrong. King Jeremy just absolutely tearing it up on this
So after
Farah.
this, you think there's going to be some roster changes? I don't know. This guy's pretty good. I guess that'd be up to
So St. Clair College takes the map, proving me wrong. Looks like they are bringing it back on the cap points. Brock University needs something to answer, though. Let's see the play of the game from Drizzlebox here.
Okay. I thought it was definitely going to be
I thought it was the Farah
play
as well.
Game, but
nice headshot. Look at that. Incredible.
oh,
And there it is.
classic Overwatch play of the game.
The
right?
classic
Overwatch play of the game.
Even Brock University made some incredible ults on Farah there, and that was the play of the game. Although Drizzlebox doing a good job on that Widowmaker.
Well, it seems like they will be taking a break.
So he will be taking another about 3-4 minute break. Some of the players are going to get up, stretch as they get into game number, what are we now, 6? We're into game 6 here. Will this go to game 7?
Y'all know it's certainly looking that way. You thought they were going to take control point, proving you wrong.
So I guess we'll see.
Anyone's game. Anyone's game.
That's exactly right. So we will see right after this break here as we go into game number 6. Please stay tuned. Check out some of our sponsors on the stream, and we will be right back. And we are back on Lijiang Tower. St. Clair versus Brock University in a best of 7. St. Clair College has the lead 3-2. Game number 6.
Another control point.
Another control point.
You still feeling confident?
I'm still holding my pick that Brock University is going to take this control point. I do agree. Our St. Clair College team was, I'm telling you.
Maybe they're listening to the stream. They're running the fair now. A little like the control point. Well, I guess you can get a fair up there. I guess that is.
They're bringing it back to the triple tank. And I think that's what they need. Because that was what they came out with on the other control point. And that's what won them the control point. So I think this is a good pick for them. Is bringing out the Moira again. Bringing out the triple tank. Lucio to speed them up. And for the Brigitte, she can just brawl.
So can you tell me give me a little insight into this Brigitte character? What's her importance in the current meta of Overwatch? Because I see her in like every team comp. I don't think there's been a team comp today we haven't seen her in. Maybe
one or two.
Maybe one or two.
She, when first released, she was extremely strong. I mean, she is still extremely strong, and you're going to see her a lot in most team comps. She is a support.
From what I've seen, support quotations.
Yeah, support quotations, because she does do a lot of damage, and it looks like Brock will be taking control of this first point here. St. Clair College, what can they do to bring this back? They need to do something. Maybe the King Jeremy on the Farah can pull it together.
If he can get in there.
And get in there. I don't think, and you know what?
Some cheeky angles from the top of the tower.
That's right, that's right.
Okay.
Oh. Just had a row client open up on the computer.
We sorry if we ripped everyone's ears.
Yeah, we do apologize for that. We're back into it. Brock's still taking control of the point. As St. Clair College pushes in. Goodbye, headphone users.
Yeah, rip headphone users. So, you might be right on this one.
Brock is.
Here comes the ult.
Here comes the ult.
He's
in behind. This could be huge. Look at this. He's waiting for the opportunity. And there it is. Taking out 2. And he's going to get the 3rd one here. If he can make the final rocket. And there it is. Drizzlebox cleaning up. St. Clair College taking back control of the point here.
They did go all in there. They still got the Zarya ult, but...
You are right.
I don't know.
Will a Diva Bomb come out?
Yeah,
will it
Diva Bomb, definitely. Especially in the little enclosed area there. They,
But St. Clair College does have a Zarya ult that could lock them up.
They do have... Brock has Zarya up too. Zarya, Diva ult. Zarya anything. Zarya is just like the playmaker, I guess, right?
Yeah, and there's the initiation. And there's the huge damage. Death Blossom comes out, takes out 2. Reinhardt cleaning up the rest.
Singularity, aptly named on that Zarya,
That's
the Singularity bomb.
So, Brock just grouping back up, resetting, and they're going to try to take back the point. St. Clair College at 37% here. Brock 67. And there's the ult coming out from Brock University. Trying to pin down the Reinhardt, taking down the Reinhardt. Nope, he's still alive. Earth Shatter coming down, did not look like it hit anyone. Diva Bomb coming down, doesn't get anyone. It gets 1. And that looks like it's going to give Brock some space to work here. Nothing coming out. 1 coming out from the Fair ult. And Brock will be looking to push into point. They are staggered a little bit there. Reinhardt coming in a little bit late. Reaper rolling through still.
Oh.
And Moira taking out 2. That was a really good ult. Reaper still in there, and they finally take him down. It looks like Brock is going to take this point. And we are at a very close game in the first point of game number 5.
You know what I think?
Game number 6.
You know what I think this like spectator thing needs? I think it really needs like a mini map or something. Like a map.
I agree.
Show where everybody is.
Maybe we're just so new at this that we don't even know that there is that. There might be a map.
There could be a map. There very much could be a map.
I don't think so though.
It'd just be nice to see where everybody is.
So, King Jeremy, see if he can do any work here. Taking out 1. Death Blossom comes in again, taking out 2. St. Clair just steamrolling into the point. And Brock is going to try to reset here to come back, bringing it to 99%. That's really good for Brock University, but they need a strong fight here to gain control of the point and push it.
I don't know.
AW.
They seem to be really reliant on ult here. Is Overwatch usually just you pop an ult and you go in? There's no like.
It depends what composition you're playing, right? And it depends what map you're playing. So
Reinhardt made a mistake there.
And wasting Earth Shatter. And the Reaper.
He's alive somehow.
It's
Just
still
relentlessly.
And as we were talking about that, King Jeremy takes down 3. It looks like St. Clair will just outright take that point.
99, like you said.
It looks like Brock just fell apart at the end there. The Reinhardt charged in.
Reinhardt charged in.
And just got discluded from the
Reaper relentlessly chasing him down.
Drizzlebox, when he tried out for St. Clair College, was on that Reaper, and did he do work in those tryouts on that Reaper? Yeah. I would like to see him pull out the Doomfist.
The Doomfist?
I would like to see the Doomfist if he does it. Hanzo coming out for the side of Brock University. Looks like they're going to switch it up to a Mercy as well. And the Junkrat. It's the first time I think we've seen a Junkrat out from Brock. I'm pretty sure. Maybe they played one earlier and they may have swapped off it quite early, but I think this is the first one.
Have to watch the bot, I guess. But
and Drizzlebox will be switching up to the Junkrat as well. And I think Junkrat is extremely strong on this point. So we'll see what happens. And on the side of St. Clair, they do have the McCree, so let's see if the Hanzo can do a little bit more work than McCree can. King Jeremy taking down 1. It looks like St. Clair College will be on the aggression here, taking out 2 members of Brock and getting the revive off. St. Clair diving a little bit too deep there. I don't think that Mercy should have been, or that McCree should have died for that there. They do lose 1, and if Brock comes back really faster, they can take this point. They will be up a man advantage. Nice charge from Reinhardt. Man, St. Clair is just backing him into a corner, but Reinhardt takes out the opposite Reinhardt of St. Clair College. Hanzo are coming out to block, and they do get 1. So it looks like Brock is going to take it back. Like we said, strong push in, and they will take the point. St. Clair College bringing it to at least 30 here.
Ooh.
All's coming out, not getting anything. Going
nice
for
shield
the
by
tanks.
Reinhardt.
It was very nice. Sorry, I just shielded them both. Brock is just there. It is. So 35%. St. Clair, Brock University does take control of the point. Brock really does need this point.
Yeah, so potentially the last round. St. Clair is
potentially the last game.
Potentially the last game. How do you feel? How do you think Brock are feeling right now? They're down around.
I think they'll be feeling a little bit better if they do win this point. Brock are in a position where they have to win this game to bring it to game number 7. I think it's doable. It absolutely is. Like I said at the start of the game, I favored Brock in this matchup on this map. It looks like St. Clair has proven me wrong though. Taking down all of the members of Brock University, and St. Clair College will pick the point back up, bringing it to the same percent that Brock brought it to. Brock really needs something to happen from 4 ults on the side of Brock, so they can do it. They just need to talk, they need to communicate, and get these ults working. And there's the Zenyatta ult. They need to do something now. St. Clair College is pushed up way too far. Zarya ult comes out. And there it is. That is the combo we were talking about. That's what we wanted to see. Zarya ult into Hanzo ult. Absolutely incredible. And that's what Brock needed to push them into this point. St. Clair College wasting a lot of ult at the same time, not getting anything out of it. But Brock still has 2 ults. That Reinhardt ult is huge. And Hanzo making a pick on Drizzlebox on Junkrat. That's huge. That staggers St. Clair. Gives more percentage for Brock. Gives them more time to think about what they want to do. It looks like they're playing a little. And another one. Another pick. This is bad for St. Clair. This is not good. And they do get the res off, though. St. Clair College needs to make something happen. More ult comes out. And it looks like St. Clair will start to use their ults here. Can they do anything about it, though? And they are.
Just gets that behind the Reinhardt shield.
That's right. Junkrat all doing nothing. Another misplay. Brock, they need to use these ults effectively, and especially for the point.
That Hanzo ult definitely did. You know, is the Hanzo really working though? Like besides the ult, is he really like getting anything done?
I mean, if you think about it, you know, unless they have that
he's
Zarya
just sitting around for ult
or
right?
that Reinhardt ult, yeah.
I've been watching. It doesn't really seem like he's getting like he has to hide behind that Reinhardt shield the entire time, but they're just pushing him back.
Nothing from the Reinhardt or the Earth Shatter from St. Clair. taking down.
He seems to be getting some
The
chip.
rip
Oh, he
tire.
did get a pick.
He did get one. He's doing consistent damage, and that's what they want, right? And that's what you want from your DPS. If he can get these shots off and just do consistent damage on the tanks and let the Junkrat clean up, that's what they're looking for here. And then when they do make their initiation and push, they want to get that Zarya combo off. St. Clair College does bring it to 99 here. Brock needs to do something. This is their last-ditch effort in game number 6. If St. Clair takes this, it will be match point for St. Clair. Brock, though, bringing it back, taking down 2 members. Brock has the man advantage here. They need to get control of this point. And that will back St. Clair College up. Drizzlebox coming in to try to stagger. Nothing comes out of it. And he makes it out alive, surprisingly. Brock needs to regroup, make a pick here. And this is Brock's last effort in this series. They need to get this point right here, bring it to the 3rd one, and win to bring it to Game 7. Will they do it? They do have the Hanzo ult. He needs to make a big play here, and this will be it. Hanzo ult comes out. Junkrat Riptire comes in, and it looks like Brock is going to take it. Tracer comes in, taking out Zenyatta. Drizzlebox on top. Doesn't get the ult off, and it looks like Brock will take it.
They got to deal with that Tracer, though.
They do. Oh, Tracer. Pulse Bomb doesn't get anything. Drizzlebox does take one out, and it looks like Brock will take it.
Nice zoning
There
off
it is.
Nice zoning off from Hanzo in the end there.
No, it
Delayed
was.
some time.
Absolutely, and that's what they're looking for. Either a good zoning ult or a good combo.
How sick would that have been, though, if that Tracer just brought it back?
If they got the Pulse Bomb off, that'd have been incredible. That'd have been a
highlight.
Like Cheers Love Xander would say, huge. Absolutely huge. If they got that Pulse Bomb off, if they got more than one, I think they would have actually had, he might have had a chance there. St. Clair College would have came back in and tried to push for the overtime. So, last point on Lijiang Tower. This is the survival match for Brock to stay in it, to bring it to Game 7. They need to win this point. This is do or die for them. If they lose, St. Clair College will take the W and take first place in the grand finals with Brock second. Can they do it? St. Clair being very aggressive, taking control of the point. Brock pushing in. They want to make sure this fight goes off before the point becomes active. And St. Clair, 2 picks. Brock looking to get another one. The Farah fight in the air. St. Clair College, King Jeremy takes down the Brock University Farah. And it looks like St. Clair has control of the
Interestingly
point.
enough, that Farah was taken down by a Winston.
Huh.
A nice counter, especially on this map.
Yeah.
On
I
that
guess
point.
So. But what happens if the Farah is outside of
Well,
the
he
middle
has
tower?
that shield. Can block a pretty big line of sight with that. Makes the Farah have to either play closer or look for picks on the outside.
I think Brock should be looking for a diva at this point. And this is a St. Clair
For a
College
diva, yeah, definitely.
singularity point out the diva here. This can work. I think Brock has a stronger team comp right now in terms of team play and team push, but we'll see. I think St. Clair College is going to look to just brawl it out with the Winston and the diva. They need to be coordinated, though. They're split up. And Farah's just up
Chasing
on the
down that Farah.
That's right.
Oh, she
Diva
has
bomb
all
comes out. Will he use it?
good,
Huge
good
ult from
communication
King
there to hold that
Jeremy.
ult. Good
Man.
communication.
I don't think these guys have played very much before, but King Jeremy and Drizzlebox just have the chemistry. Every fight, they're doing the same amount of damage, getting the same amount of kills. It's actually incredible. Farah all comes in, and Drizzlebox just cleans up for the Farah. So it's looking good right now for St. Clair. 61% already.
Gonna have Lucio ult and more importantly Diva ult when they make their next push from the back here.
Brock has 3 ults here. They need to do something about this. Something needs to happen in this fight right here. They cannot let St. Clair College get to 99% here. They need to take this point to keep them alive in this game.
What do you think about McCree on this last point? Like, he definitely does have the CC, but like in such a closed space with all this AoE.
And there
You
comes
think-
the Diva Bomb ult. Can it do anything? It gets 2. That's huge for St. Clair College. 88%. And this might be it for Brock University. 1 comes out from the Farah, but she will be going down. St. Clair College is just looking too strong on this point, proving me wrong. And it looks like they'll just take it, and that will be it. Mercy to try to hold point, but I think that is it. That is the end. And that'll be it for And that's it. St. Clair College does take it. In game number 6, getting first place, Brock University. Man, did they have a great effort.
Yeah.
They fell a little short on a couple of the points, but man, did St. Clair do a great job.
I think a questionable pick with that. We didn't see a soldier this entire tournament,
no,
interesting enough.
The entire one.
I would like to see him on that last point, especially like with AOE, his healing. But other than that, both teams played spectacularly.
Oh. And this was a very, very good match. Bringing it to game number 6.
No saltiness here either. Both teams shaking hands. Sportsmen all around.
And
they've played before.
Both
They've played
two
before,
collegiate schools, both duking it out. Maybe we'll see each other in TESPA and have a rematch. I don't know. We'd like to thank Brock University for coming out